Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxon, Craft Creations by Kathy. Today we're going to do a lantern swag, or we're just going to make a swag so you can put it on the lantern. This was bought last year in the $1 Plus aisle. The solar lantern, $5. Right now my store has, this is a blue, right now my store has out currently white and black. So they do get different colors throughout the year. So just pick up, whatever color you want if your store has it. We have a couple lemon picks that I did pick up last year again from Walmart, and some rose picks from Walmart. This is some of this year's ribbon that I picked up from Sam's Club. Yes, I went out and I bought some more ribbon, but I really liked the blue and the yellow. They had a wider, these are all 1.5 inches. They had a lemon one, but it was like a 2-inch, and I didn't think I really wanted the wide ribbon. And then I have various greenery over here off to the side that we can add in. So I have different kind of variations. Those were all from Hobby Lobby. Again, everything's been in my stash except for the ribbon. So what I'm going to do, we're going to be using Pro Bow the hand. We're going to make ourselves a bow. I want to get that started first. I'm going to be making, it is called a terry bow, where it's going to have, I'm going to have 2 tails, or 2 tails and 2 loops on each color. So then we would just decide, what color would we want. I think maybe I'm going to do the plaid. We'll do the plaid. We'll do the plaid first. So you always want to start with the one that is going to be in the center. So I have, this holds your ribbon. I didn't bring my good scissors down. The one that I kept saying anyways that I needed to, I did get a new pair. My husband did buy me some for Christmas, and I just haven't. And then I'm going to do 2 wires. So you can just pick up these floral wires. I know they sell them at Hobby Lobby. I've seen them at Walmart. It's just the long, I don't know how long they are. At least, does this say? 18 inches. So when we do the bow, we always want the pretty side to be facing forward. And I'm going to, I want to make one of my tails longer than the other because I want, some of the tails to maybe come down, and then some can go up shorter. So we'll put this one at C. So I'm going to pinch it and get my wire folded in half, and you kind of wrap it around, and then this will be our start. So it all depends on your wire preference. I am using, this is a 24 gauge. I also have a 20 gauge. So the 24 gauge is going to be a little thicker. So I'm hoping that's going to work. So then what you do is your extra piece, you're just going to wrap around the top. And then this piece, there's a nail down here. I don't know if you can see that. So you can just wrap it around once, twice, and then the board is up a little bit, so you can just slide that extra tail down. And then this will be our helping hand. So I'm going to put that up there. Scissor your fingers up over. We're on the B row, so it's going to be up and over finger 1 in row B. And we're going to pinch and gather, and then we're going to twist it up, because when we twist it up, then it's going to bring the correct side of our ribbon. So I'm going to go finger left, pinch, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to always get this screwed up. My helping hand, does it go on this side or this side? That's the only thing I get screwed up, is what side do I want my, get my twist and pinch back in there. Maybe I'm going to do the skinnier wire. Is that skinnier? The bigger the number, the thinner the wire, I think. Right? So then my 24 is a good wire to use. The 20 will be thicker. So I want to get that caught and that caught. I think I'm going to go to the left. I don't know. We're going to find out when we take it off. If it's the wrong way that I'm holding it. So then here, again, we're just going to pinch and twist up. And my helping hand, I'm just going to crisscross them and twist it once. And then you can put it up and down to get it out of your way. And then we said we're going to make one tail longer. So that one was at the C. So I'm just going to go to the end of the board. You can, I'll dovetail them at the end. So then I'm going to do, we'll do the pattern one next. I guess that one was a pattern. So it's going to be the same thing. We'll kind of measure out to our C. We're going to pinch. We're going to always stack. Always make sure your stack is nice and neat. So we want to tie in our helping hand. And all you really have to do is crisscross it once. Whew, mouthful. Then I'm going to scissor finger 2 to the right. We're going to pinch. And you see how this is the wrong side? When we pinch and twist up, it's going to give me the correct side. And remember, this will be the top of our bow. So we're going to pinch and twist up. Get my helping hand wire. And then this one we were cutting that long. Let me move those back. And then now we're going to use the blue. These are a thicker cotton. This is not silky, but it's not as thick. So all I'm doing is cutting off the rough edge. So again, we kind of were at about C. And we can cut and trim those up. So we're going to pinch it and gather it. There's our helping hand. Scissor over finger 3 to the right. We're going to pinch, twist up. Scissor, move that one. Scissor over here to the left. And then we're going to pinch, twist, gather, all of that. And you want to make sure, so I'm not making sure that I'm all stacked, because you want to be stacked and you want it to be tight against each other. And then this will be my other tail. So then what we can do is like start the colors again. So I don't know however big you want your bow. Make sure I am going, oops, to about C. I'm going to pinch and gather. Put that in there. Our helping hand. Scissor That's 4 right, finger 4 right, pinch, twist and gather. You're going to twist it up, scissor to the left. Then in our helping hand, we pinch and twisted. I'm going to steal this peg and this peg. And I'm going to only do, I think I'm only going to do 1 set of blue because I got a lot of blue flowers. And we also have the blue lantern. So I'm pinching. And we're going to put the right side forward. Get this in here in our helping hand. Like I said, my stack is not stacking very nicely. And that's the key to this whole thing, is to stack and to get it nice and tight. So when we finish it off with this other wire, we'll bring it, this was just our helping hand to hold them in place. Pinch, gather, twist up, pinch, gather, and twist up. Our last helping hand, and we're going to cut this one. And you can always, you know, cut. Okay, so this one is my helping hand. I'm going to get it out of the way there. I'm going to undo this one on the top. I'm going to undo this one on the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is I want to get those all nice and tight. So I got it all crisscrossed. You get these stacked nice, and I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull tight. Twist it a couple times, and then we can just lift it off of that. We put this down. Okay, what I had my husband make me, it's kind of like a fluff box. So if you do buy, so I think I put one of my wires incorrectly, because one goes there and then the one's there. I'll have to rewatch the videos and make sure I do it right. So it's an eye hook. I don't think it has a little, so I gotta feed them all through here. I guess I'll have to feed them all, but I should. And then you want to bring it up, and then whatever reaches a nail, we put a little nail on the side, and then you can start fluffing. So like we said, we're gonna have the long tails go one way. Yeah, like I said, I think one of my wires I didn't get in the right spot. Because I kind of, when I open this up, I don't really want to see my wire, and I didn't get it tight enough because I just was able to pull that. So we're going to do the X method. So do that way, have one come that way. Our long bow, so you should be able to open up all the way to the inside. So that's what you want to do when you're fluffing. Just open it all the way up. And then you should be able to manipulate them, pull them around as long as your stuff is nice and tight. So if we got that one going that way, we'll do this yellow check that way. We can put this one here. Here's a long one. And then what we can do is come back and, you know, add greenery, you know, attach some greenery inside the bow. But that's just kind of the gist of what I'm going for. I'm going to dovetail, so we're going to fold it in half. From the fold to the open, I'm going to cut up at an angle. And then there's our dovetail. I'm going to do and then that is our bow. So then we're just going to undo it around the nail and pull it back through the eye hook. So you probably will be fluffing your bow a bunch of times, because I know I do. So then when it's on the lantern, the bow will be in the middle, and then you're going to have your longer tails down here, and then your shorter ones up here. So that is what the plan is. Okay, let's get our flowers. If you want, we can leave them all, you know, in their grouping. Like I said, these came from Walmart last year. You know, we can lay the yellow inside the blue. You know, maybe we cut some of these blues off. Let's cut some of these blues. Actually, I'm just going to cut them all because I don't want that big nub anyways. I probably don't want that big nub either. Okay. The plan is cut them all. You know, and I don't know what greenery. And there's Miss Lily. Cut a greenery off. You're going to want zip ties. Have zip ties handy. So we're just going to kind of layer, you know, our blues and our yellows. You know, some will end up taller than others. You know, and then when we get it in the swag form, we'll be able to, you know, manipulate them around. Put our greenery there in the middle. And not liking this flower because it's kind of like all opened up. Over here maybe. So all I'm going to do is zip tie. at least zip tie at the shortest stem. Pull as tight as you can. And so then what's going to happen is our bow's going to go in between all this, you know, and then we'll be able to pull the tails down underneath. You know, and so it will kind of look like it's coming out of the ribbon, out of the bow. And then it'll be on our swag. So let's get these ones all cut. Okay, so let's get these ones all staggered. Add our lemons. We have that greenery too. Again, we're just going to zip tie at the shortest stem. And what's going to happen, and we're going to zip tie the two together. Make sure our bow, you know, we're going to put them a little closer together. We just want to make sure our bow's going to cover the center of them. You know, and then if we have some longer stems, we can always cut those back. Pull as tight as you can. Oh, I didn't stick a greenery in that one, did I? It's okay, we can go add it. So what you have is almost like a flower dumbbell. You know, it's like some of this is taller or longer. Just make sure you cut the right one. Does this one have any? No, so then we're going to be able to spread this stuff out. I wasn't sure what greenery I liked to go with it. Let's see if I can get this one squeezed in. If not, I can just glue it in. Put this in there a little bit. Okay. So at this point we have 4 wires now. And all I'm going to do is come back here. I'm going to twist the bow around that way. Just trying to make the bow as tight as possible. I'm going to come back here, clip those extra wires. I'm going to fold that over. If you have like greenery tape, you can always tape that so then your wires won't scratch. Could have almost put them closer together. Oh, I did say we were doing tails down one way, didn't I? So just manipulate the flowers so they can come out through your bow. These are going to go down. We can kind of bend our swag a little. This was a long ribbon that really needs to come on this side. So I'm just going to pull it over this way. These ones will go up here. Pull some of our blue flowers down. Get our ribbon kind of mixed in between all that. Lemon. Spread our greenery out. And if you wanted, instead of putting it on a lantern, I brought down a grapevine wreath. So what you can always do is attach it to a grapevine wreath as well. So, you know, you can make the little swag. You can kind of curve it around. I will tape those down though with some greenery tape. You know what I mean, the floral, like the green floral tape. I'm kind of trying to figure out where this tail should come through. You know, so you could always just put it on a grapevine wreath and see that will be cute too. So what I have, I bought on Amazon. It is paper covered wire. It's floral wire, vine wire, bind wire, rustic wire. So that's all the names it came with. So what I want to do, because we're going to tie it on our lantern, I at least want to make sure I get enough. So using this wire is what I'm going to do to attach it to. I'm just going to get a big long piece. I'm going to twist it a couple times. Cut my tag off. Again, the solar lantern from the Dollar Plus aisle at Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna leave the hook up, and I'm just gonna wrap it around this top part. So can you see that? I'm just wrapping it around this top part. I want to put it kind of near an edge, or a corner, I should say. I'm going to wrap it around twice. Attach it over here twice. So then it's going to be on our swag. It'll be on our lantern. Remember I said I'm going to pull the longer tails down this way. This way. Now you can't see what I'm doing. My grapevine was not a clean grapevine. And then you can manipulate these to, but then this is what you have on our lantern. So I'm going to fluff some more. I'm going to get a good picture and I will post. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.